everybody to Steelers Dynasty Podcast Monday, win edition, baby. We got a lot of stuff to talk about from that game yesterday. Without further ado, I'm bringing him on. He is the host of West Virginia Mountaineer Mafia. He's my co-host on Steelers Dynasty Podcast Monday nights, Wednesday nights at 9 o'clock, and on the live streams and anything else that we could possibly think of to make it entertaining here on Steelers Dynasty Podcast. And he also helps me out on Thursday nights when we do the Triple B Experience on my other YouTube channel where we talk pulp culture and we do top 10 stuff. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show tonight, my co-host, special field correspondent, Shane Stodmiller. Hi, Shane.
Now you mentioned it, we're on 4 channels. We appear on the Steelers Nation Australia.
Yeah.
I'm on the Voice of College Football, Triple B, Steelers Dynasty.
4. It's like the Horseman. You're like the Horseman of podcasting. So
yeah.
How are you feeling today, Shane? Yesterday you were feeling a little under the weather.
I feel like I've been rode hard and put away wet. So I was starting to feel really poor, like towards the end of the show, like heart was racing and I felt like I was gonna like dizzy. And I'm like, hey Bob, I'm gonna go. So I went upstairs and I laid down and I racked out for like better part of like 14 hours.
Wow. Sometimes you need that though, Shane. You know,
yeah, it's like bad headache, just nauseous. But I'm feeling better, a little bit better. I didn't think I was gonna make the show at 5 o'clock, and here I am. So,
hey, here
Chad
you are,
hopping. Look at that.
Well, yeah, everybody's happy when we win. I mean, of course, as I am. And I have an article that I want to read later on. But the Steelers are now 6-4. Okay, and hello to everybody in the chat. And Gene says, average Steeler game, health, Shane. Yeah. Remember, the Steelers are 6-4, but you know who also is 6-4, who everybody thought was going to be a Super Bowl contender going into this season? The Detroit Lions.
Oh, yeah. Well, here's the thing. Detroit has a much harder schedule than probably anybody else. They play a lot of good teams. Except
for us, because now, besides the Miami game, I believe we are now in the apocalypse of dark side. The Steelers' dark side schedule is upon me. So Gene said everybody must have got sick. Maybe it's going around. I mean, the weather.
Well, my whole family had strep, and I don't have tonsills or olvia, so it takes me. I'm all in a 5 to 6 week delay of everybody else. So what happened is I found a bottle of water in the garage, and it was one of the kids. It was like just sipped out of, and I drank it.
Oh no!
I had strep in it. So that's probably did it for me.
Oh Jesus!
Because like a couple hours later, I'm like, what?
Oh God! 34-12 yesterday.
That was.
Hey Charles, how you doing?
It was closer than that. Yeah. Okay, Charles, we'll talk about it.
Let's talk about that right now.
Darnell. Okay, Darnell is like having a drunk uncle at a family reunion. He's gonna go play with the kids because he's like a little slow, and all of a sudden he's like putting this big old meat hooks on 12-year-old's forehead, knocking him down, making another kid look like he's just shouldn't even be playing ball, and just being too rough with the kids. Darnell's playing too rough with the kids. Okay, that's all I have to say.
Well, I'm going to add a little bit more to that. I believe his that reception that he got, he was like a pinball. I mean, he was stiff arming, headbutting, kicking. I mean, it was great. And I actually tried to make an AI. Now get this, and I'm going to make it, guys, an AI of a Steeler tank driving over cars, but Canva, because I try to get everything down, 3 or 4 times. You can only use 5 times for Canva. So I'm going to figure this out.
One. A hillbilly Steeler fan in a monster Steelers truck.
Oh, that'd be good.
Running over AFC teams.
Beer meat time.
Bear meat time.
Well, I just think that, look, the NFL knows when Darnell Washington is in, he's a force. And then he tried to hurdle somebody. So I know the Steelers players don't listen to this show, but God bless if they did. Guys, don't hurdle these guys. No. Like, you can get the yardage, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to hurdle it. I mean, that Jaylen Warren did it, recently.
The kung fu kick. You saw it.
Washington did it.
Yeah.
And I seen and heard in Steelers talk at Pittsburgh on Pittsburgh, because we are in Western Pennsylvania. If everybody don't know, we are an hour north, a little over an hour north from the Steel City. They said when it's double, when the two tight ends in the format, Washington is not there 11%. He's only in there 11% of the time, which is I think they need to add that up more.
He's not in the big power package, huh?
He's not in the two tight end set. That's what they said today.
I didn't know that.
I might have heard it wrong. He's always in there. He's getting a lot more playing time, I believe. But, Rodgers was liking him. And he got like 60-some yards. So, I mean, and I'm going to go I got the stats right here before we get in it. I mean, that play, I wanted to have that clip of him running over Cincinnati. Like, it was like he was like a pinball. It's like a pinball wizard. Just boom, boom, boom. Really, you can't really stop him. You know what I mean? You really can't. So let's go in to the Cincinnati stats. Stat that we're going to talk about because somebody was talking fucking trash all week against the Steelers secondary. So Joe Flacco was 23 of 40, 199 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. So I'm hoping, Shane, this could be the last time that we saw or see or ever look at again Joe Flacco. Do you think maybe this could have been Joe Flacco's last game against Pittsburgh? Maybe.
I agree. I think that absolutely is the case.
Okay. Well, let me get to – oh, is that you? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I put that in there.
Okay, good. Well, I'll get that here. There we go.
And there's the second part.
I do not think he should play.
I agree.
Sunday. And we'll talk about what you got there. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about this. Get to what the chat has to say about should Aaron play, shouldn't Aaron play. You guys comment about that right now. Do you think Aaron should play or shouldn't? I say he shouldn't. Shane, what do you think?
A 1 for should and a 2 for shouldn't.
Okay, and I'll read it off. But we're going to go right into the rushing. Chase Brown had 18 carries, 99 yards, and he was averaging 5.5, and that was really it. He had that big, long one. Okay, no.
Joey Lawrence had something there real quick bore that.
Okay, I'll get Joey's in a quick minute. Joey's over in Germany, I believe. Joey, thanks for listening. 2, everybody said 2, so 2 was like a no?
Yeah.
Okay, Joey has his comment.
He had Sanders had a nice throw to the corner of the end zone on a post, and the guy dropped it. It would have tied the game.
Well, here's my comment, Joey. During the draft this year, we had the draft special, and I was doing the old Sanders watch, and I was going to jump out of my right off the roof here. I never wanted him. I don't want him. We'll probably be seeing him against the Steelers in Cleveland. But right now, Myles Garrett is probably you're going to be your defensive player of the year the way he's been playing with these sacks. They choked yesterday, 4th and 1 with Andrews going for that touchdown that broke it right open. So I got everybody. If it's number 2, do not play, correct? Okay, everybody.
We're 100% right now.
2. Hey, Matt, how you doing? 2. Yeah, everybody. So everybody says no. Charles, is my honest opinion. There was a spark that can't be denied when we had Mason on the field. I just want to win, bro. Yeah, I feel you. I want to win. I want to win too. Let's talk about that. And I'll go back to the stats because we got a whole hour to there's no format on this show. We just talk Steelers football and talk whatever. Okay. Aaron gets hurt, holding his wrist. Okay. We knew something was up. I go, something's not right. So he went out. Mason Rudolph come in, Shane. What was your initial take also? Do you feel the same as Charles does, that it was the spark that the Steelers needed? Or
I don't think it was a spark as much as the fact that, and Mason said this. Talked to Arthur Smith. We went with the package where I felt the most comfortable with the plays. He has favorite plays, just like everybody. Mm-hmm. I might be good at one thing, but not at another. Just think about pitching. You might have heat and one guy might be a knuckleballer. You got to kind of tailor that offense to what Mason feels comfortable with. And I'm happy to hear that Arthur Smith did that. Mm-hmm. He liked those little delay screens. Those little short passes. He made a couple nice passes downfield too. He looked sharp, and I was very happy. I didn't think that was going to be the case. I think the defense helped him out a lot. It's a lot easier to be loose on offense if the defense is stepping up and doing what they should. First half, they did look flat, but, Aaron Rodgers, I think, is the best option still.
Yeah, I do too, and I'm still getting that jersey. I just think that Aaron held on to the ball just a tad long because he's looking for that. He's looking for that killer play.
Yeah.
And me and Shane were talking in the studio when I said about separation. Look, Waddle from the Miami Dolphins gets double team too now. They cover him all the time. The Dolphins are on a 2-game winning streak. I don't watch the Dolphins or anything, but I only hear what people say on other shows and radio stuff. He's getting double teamed, but he's getting the ball. Metcalf just needs to do a little bit better. That's all. I believe you rest Aaron as long as that takes to get healed up and get ready for the playoffs. Or the last game, or maybe 2 weeks before the regular season ends. Okay, you let Aaron go one time against the Ravens for one time to get that Ravens feel with him and behind center. And also too, we will also have Will Howard now. Would be if Aaron does not play Sunday, Will Howard would be our number 2. I'm okay if Mason Rudolph comes in just for the short term to get Aaron healed up. I don't know if you know this, but Mason is 5-1 against the Cincinnati Bengals. Throw for over 900 yards, and he had, I think he had 7 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, that's a huge thing. He was a little nervous, like you said. But him rolling out and throwing a short passes, which hasn't been successful the last couple of weeks with Aaron Rodgers, because I think they were defending that anyway. But also, too, the Cincinnati defense fucking sucks. Cincinnati organization blows. And I'm going to get back to something else because we got another thing to talk about. Okay, Doug says, I think they got motivated about this situation, Doug. Not so much Mason Rudolph coming in. It is about Shane had the comment. This comment right here. This is the second situation that I think everybody in Pittsburgh wearing a helmet got excited for. I didn't know what happened. We were
jaw-jagging.
Yeah. We were live streaming, and I'm like, he's not getting off the field. They're trying to take him off the field. I can't see what's happening or whatever. But there was footage of him spitting.
You could see it coming out of his mouth.
Okay, but he's a fucking liar. He didn't even fucking have accountability because he's a piece of shit liar.
He had a teammate call him out, say, "Hey, this does not represent our team. I'm not going to stand for this." His one of his players on his Cincinnati Bengal player said that.
Well, a couple weeks ago, and most of these guys go to that Roundtree fucking show, and that guy from Cincinnati said that Jack Lambert was a dirty player, and I think he's full of shit. I watched Jack Lambert most of my life, even though I was a little kid, even up to where he got turf toe in Kansas City against Kansas. I think Kansas City was his last game ever. Believe me, Jack Lambert was just ferocious, and he didn't play dirty. He just played tough. And at that time in the 70s, you played tough, and he didn't let his kicker get messed up. Roy Jarella in the Super Bowl, and he took Cliff Harrison, and he pulled him out there. So anybody that spits on anybody it's not right. Like, if you're going to get in a fight, just square up. Don't fucking spit. You ever been spit on, Shane?
I don't think I have been.
I've been spit on. And anybody that's ever spit on me is the biggest fucking pansy fucking loser in the world. Because I know I'm a big guy, but to spit on it, dude, it's just like, punch me in the mouth at least. I'll give you credit for that. You know what I mean? Just a little bitches spit. Little bitch. Can I say that? Little bitch? Can I say that? But the thing is, though, Jamar Chase got, you know how many yards he got yesterday?
How many?
30 yards. So, I got to get to some people's chats here, and, I'm going to, we appreciate all you guys. You got a lot of stuff today, Shane. Jeez, you're just full. And Chase did get suspended for one game.
$500,000 what it's going to cost him.
How much?
$500,000.
$500,000.
Yes, sir.
Jeez,
that's how much it's going to cost him.
Wow. But Ramsey didn't get anything. He got kicked out of the game. And that's the way it should be. Wow, look at that. Spitty News is real, man. All he should have said was, yeah, I shouldn't have done that. But him fucking doubling down, oh, he's going to appeal it? Should pay Ramsey. Nope, terrible. Terrible. And George, you're absolutely right. I mean, Lambert was one of my favorite players too. And I feel some kind of way when somebody bashes the Steelers of the 70s. The only reason why they bash the Steelers of the 70s because the Steelers of the 70s beat everybody up and beat them up on the field. So, yep. Most of the people, if they do get spit on, Shane, it's going to be game on. I mean, you're going to, best take. Yep.
I'm still trying to find out stuff about Jaylen Warren's ankle.
We don't know yet. I was looking for stuff too, to be honest with you. I think it was then they had Friday night championships, the Notre Dame Pitt game. I think they had bigger spikes. And they said about he came back in for one play, and you got lots of stuff today. I believe he would have got over 100 yards. I believe he would have got over 100 yards.
Well, maybe he hurt his ankle doing that kung fu kick. Wasn't he the one that did that little?
No, it was a tackle, and he got a tackle, and his ankle went.
Okay.
Yeah, because there was a lot of injuries.
Was that Warren that did that had that little breakaway that looked real good, where he kind of weaved through the backfield?
I mean, yeah, he was doing really good. I mean, and they were going to run the ball, and also too they brought in Caleb Johnson. Okay, I believe he would have had a touchdown, but he got it for face mask, and they brought it back.
Yeah, he had his face mask.
But also too, like Gainwell, and I got the stats. Some shows I am like statty kind of guy. We're gonna go to Steelers stats. Steelers. Mason Rudolph had 127 yards. He was 12 out of 16 for a touchdown for 127. Rodgers was 9 out of 15, 116 a touchdown. That first drive was awesome. That first drive that he went down their field, boom. Oh, Shane is trying to stay ahead of the chat. Am I slow?
I'm trying.
Yeah. Warren had 62 yards on 10 carries. Gainwell had 24 with 9. Caleb Johnson had 5 carries for 15 yards, average at 3 yards. They're starting to slowly try to get him into some kind of rhythm. Gainwell had 7 receptions, 81 yards, 2 touchdowns. Darnell had 4 receptions, 67 yards, and we know what we talked about before about how that one play. Metcalf had 5 for 49 Freiermuth didn't have the super big game. If you did him for fantasy, he had 1 for 19. So, I mean, some players are just mixing and matching here with receivers. And Roman Wilson, like we talked about, he caught 1 ball for 17. Austin had 1 for 5. So between Austin and Roman Wilson, it's just a contest to see who can get the more yardage. An inversion ankle sprain. I never heard of that. What is that, Shane?
I think, usually your ankle kind of goes like that. I think it was the other way, like pronated.
Well,
okay,
I never had.
Andy has a good stat. That's how much he's going to miss.
50,000. Holy shit.
507,000 is what he makes a game.
God damn. That's crazy. That is so Jesus Christ, that's $500,000. God damn. Oh, hey, Miss Pittsburgh, how you doing? Okay, wait. Afton says it's damage. Okay.
Outside the ankle. Okay.
I didn't hear nothing yet.
I always get supinate and pronate mixed up. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think that plus it was raining yesterday. It was snowy, it was raining. Because, if Warren got injured, Aaron Rodgers got injured, who else got injured? I think that's all that I know of. Defensively, I don't think anybody got injured. We got 2 touchdowns returned. So right now, 61 plus 12 is 73 points we scored off of turnovers. Either by, if I'm correct. Leading him not to play versus the Bears. Yeah, I don't know. More touches for Johnson. Yeah, it'll be a little different, especially if Mace. It seemed like the tempo was a little bit. He was rolling out quicker, and he was looking and catching people that were open quicker. But Aaron was trying to do something. I don't know.
I'm going to go say hello on chat. I can do it on here, but it's more fun to do it from my phone.
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm going to say hello to everybody on the chat.
Oh, okay. But I just feel, and I'll go to.
All right.
Okay. I'm going to go.
Subs.
I'm going to go to team stats. So the Steelers' total yards was 343. The Cincinnati Bengals had 297. Passing yards, we had 232. They had 192. Rushing yards, we had 111. They had 105. We had 22 first downs. They had 17. Our third down efficiency, we were 7 for 13. And fourth down. That fourth down play, I don't think we got it. What do you think?
No, I thought we lucked out there, guys. I think that was a win, like a gimme. Hey, click the thumbs up button.
Yeah, click it.
We got 19 people in the chat, and we have 13 thumbs up. So,
and it was basically almost 30 minutes apiece, having the ball on the side. So
yeah, it's pretty good.
What's up, fellas? Well, we're talking Steelers Monday victory. That was a bad call.
Yeah.
So my diamond in the rough, and I tried to go play the power balls today, and I went to the sheets, and it didn't work out because it was after 7 because I got off work. But my mom called me. She called me. Listen to this story, guys. This is
okay, let's go.
This is a good story. She's like, hey, Jay, because I'm a junior. So she's like, hey, Jay, can you pull over? Well, first, I'm always thinking every time she tells me that my dad hits something on the lottery, because that's happened twice. He hit big on the lottery, or, health-wise. You never.
Wait a second. Time out. Go back.
Go ahead.
So he hit big twice on the lottery?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But
How long ago? I never knew this.
About 10 years ago, he hit. About 10 or 8 years ago, I think he hit the cash 5 for like 50.
Is that a scratch off?
No, cash 5 is like 5 numbers. Yeah,
Wow.
he had to claim it on his taxes. My sister had to help him. And then I think he hit like
And then what is the other time?
like 45.
45 years ago.
No, 45 comma 000.
Okay, but when was that? Like 20 years ago?
No, that was about 10 or 8.
So he hit that small little window twice. Wow.
Yeah. Well, the one time he was also one number away before I went to join the state. He was one number away from $800,000, and he hit 5 instead of 6. He got like small chunk of change. But anyway, that's what I think when my mom calls me that my dad hit the lottery, so I have to pull over. But this is a funny story. My mom went to Bob's Pizza, and hopefully everybody in the chat will like this story, because my mom was in Bob's Pizza, and the guy that owns Bob's Pizza is Ted Galecki. I'm good friends with Ted. Ted's a season ticket holder for the Steelers, and he told my mom, Steelers played good. Bubba's real happy that they won yesterday, and she's like, "Oh yeah," because my mom liked praise and whatever. But my mom was getting pizza, and she got a little kid. She said 7th grade. Like, my mother doesn't know what people or kids are in school or whatever. But this little kid tugged on. My mom's not she's only like 5'4". She's real tiny. So the little kid tugged on her. So he must have been a small kid. He tugged on the back, and she's like, yes. And he was with his mom, and you know Bubba Brewer? And she's like, well, yeah, I know. Bubba's my son. And he's like, yeah. He goes, I listen to his Steelers podcast show. So Dakota, if you're listening, thank you so much for listening. And I don't know, whoever your dad is, write in the chat, but we appreciate you and your dad listening to the show. And I thought that was funny that my mom was at Bob's Pizza today. It was today. So Dakota, we wish you the best, and thank you so much. And it's nice that we have some young fans. Like, my God, I don't know who listens to this show, because Indiana, in my neck of the woods, everybody, it's a lot of, we have a few people, but not a lot. And it should explode. But people from Indiana are a little like, they don't know what they're missing. So Dakota, thank you so much for listening to the Steelers Dynasty
our
podcast.
Show or Bob's Pizza?
Huh? Missing our show
and Bob's Pizza.
Oh, okay. I'm going to work on that. Yeah, because this week is the top 10 movie chases of all time in anything. Horror.
Doesn't look old enough to have kids.
No, but you got kids. So
I don't know how
that was my little story. I thought it was pretty cool. I think we touched story, Bubba. I think we touched lives on this podcast. Like I said, we want to do this podcast 7 to 11 daily on a routine here, because we both want to retire. That would be great, and do podcasting and do all kind of stuff. But the reason why I was going with this about the Powerball is because yesterday my diamond in the rough was James Pierre. So James Pierre, should he be the starting cornerback? I mean, he had, let's see what he had. He had $1 million. Well, let me see here. He had, where's he at? What did he have? I had all the stats. Where'd he go? Because he's playing for Darius Slay. So that was the first time this season, the 9th time in his career. He had an incredible day with 6 tackles, 2 pass deflections, a fumble return for a touchdown. But also he made a great stat that won't, you know what I mean? The final play is he caught that Joe Flacco interception out of bounds. It didn't count. But do you think he made some kind of headway? Because sometimes
we were talking shit last year. He's really balled out. 100%.
Yeah, because I think that secondary is like intricate puzzle. So you have to put these different puzzle pieces together to get a better secondary. I mean, the secondary that we had yesterday, that first touchdown that Cincinnati had, it looked like it was a miscommunication because they had Jack Sawyer was not anywhere near the vicinity of T. Higgins, and it looked like it was a botched communicational play in the secondary. And you definitely don't want your linebacker, your middle line, your outside linebacker, any linebacker covering T. Higgins. I mean, you don't want that. It just didn't look right. And I just think that the Steelers' defense has come on in the last couple weeks. I mean, the Charger game, they were good for almost 3 quarters. They didn't have any offense to bail them out. That was something in itself.
I put the link to the Triple B experience because someone asked about it.
Oh, God damn, you're doing a lot of stuff.
Also, I searched for the Triple B experience, and Chat AI gave me that little thing that I put there. I'll read for you. The Triple B experience is a podcast that offers unscripted, uncensored, uncut look at pulp culture, including movies, comics, action figures, pro wrestling. It features interviews from a wide range of guests from various fields, as well as discussion on sports, particularly the Pittsburgh Steelers. The podcast is hosted by Bad Bubba Brewer and co-host Shane Stadler, who are both passionate fans of Steelers. The show also includes segments like the Steelers Dynasty podcast, which focus on all things Steeler related. Fans are encouraged to support the show, share their thoughts through social media and other platforms.
That you chat AI that?
No, I just searched for Triple B experience, and Chat GPT gave me that.
Wow. Well, the thing is, though, that everybody doesn't know that the audio of this show and the experience is all under the experience, but it also has different logos, like the Steelers Dynasty logos. When it's a Steelers show, I put the different logos in. So everybody can check that out, like, in their car instead of, everybody's probably not driving, watching us. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
And there's the link for iHeart. It's Triple-B Experience iHeart.
Yeah, because we're on like all kind of stuff. So, and we're everywhere. We're like a case of bad hemorrhoids, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. But who's him and Deshaun Elliott, because Elliott's supposed to come back. So I don't know what
I can't wait.
I don't know what they're going to do. So do you guys think that James Pierre, with his performance yesterday, he plays corner, he can start at corner, or 2, he's just a reserve? Let me hear your results. What do you think he should do, Shane?
Oh, I don't know. So you say keep Elliott and get rid
of? Okay, James Pierre, play him at corner. Start, make him a viable. Would I say starter?
No.
Okay, let's just say
a little more in the rotation. Yeah.
Okay, or would you like him, like Afton says, as a backup? Do you think James Pierre is starter material, or do you think he's backup that could have flares of brilliance like you saw Sunday?
He's been playing really good. I mean, is he playing better than Porter?
No. I'm not a big Joey Porter had a good game yesterday. Yeah. Joey Porter didn't have any pass interferences that I'm aware of, because sometimes I forget because I'm watching it and color commentating it. I'm going to say I'm going to be happy with him as a backup with flares of trying to get in there, like flares of great plays.
We were talking if he's going to make the team.
Yeah, well, they brought him back. And Slay is in concussion protocol. Clark played a little bit yesterday. And Afton says if he plays every week like he did yesterday, I'd be happy with him starter.
That's pretty much what.
But also, too, Samuels is probably going to get some. Samuels, they didn't sign him to have him sit there. Like he's probably this week's probably going to get some playing time.
Well, what about Duggar and Elliott? Like, what are you going to do there? Duggar's been playing really well.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. There's different packages. I don't know. And she's right. Some of them, and I didn't think he was going to make the
talked
team.
about it.
We talked about it. I know he did. Sometimes we have to eat what I mean.
Eat humble pie. We're just
okay. Randy says he should be a starter. He's on fire.
He's on fire. Yes, Randy.
And Devil says 3 safety sets. Do you play? Oh, do you play? Because you got Peppers there too. Like we have a smorgasbord of secondary people that we never had before. Like,
we were talking trash on how bad the secondary was 3 games ago.
But the names, it's all good. Like it's all Pro Bowlers. With Slade until he got concussed and he's just a little slow. Rotational madness. Like I don't know. Like, okay,
I stick with Duggar.
Let's start him another game. See how he does. And that's not a bad thing, making a tough decision if you have great or half decent players. Because I don't think anybody is seriously. Slade was the one that was getting smoked in a secondary, I believe. Porter his problem with his
yeah.
Like, I mean, Jesus Christ, we can't have 2 down linemen and fucking 8, 7. Yeah. I mean, I think it was a great pick. Yeah, we can't have 8 safety sets. But I'm sure there's some kind of defense that the Steelers can do. Do you think? Like, I'm not a defensive coordinator. I never claimed to be anything like that. But is there a way where you add an extra you can add something to stop the tight ends, like make it
that's
like
when you get that so-called slot safety or that slot corner safety, whatever it is.
Okay.
Sometimes
but also too, would you make okay, say Deshaun came back. Now we're doing hypothetical stuff because Wednesday we'll talk about Chicago, the Blues Brothers we're going to see the Blues Brothers. So, and hypothetically talk about this secondary. When Elliott comes back, okay, who do you put him as a starter and Dunger as whatever, or do you keep or do you have them both on the field at the same time to actually cover the tight ends? Because we can't cover tight ends. So would you add a corner in some kind of defensive package that you would have Duggar and Elliott, Ramsey, Porter, and say Asante Samuels? 5. You got all 5 of those fucking guys out there. All 5.
I don't know what to say to that, Bubba. I mean,
I don't either. I don't know. I can't convince you that Darius Slade was playing better than James Pierre. I cannot. I cannot. Hey, Doug, see you later, brother. Thanks for popping on.
Well, you talk about covering tight ends.
Okay, wait.
I just most of the time linebackers cover.
But
sometimes
our linebackers should be fucking stuffing the run and making sacks, because I just feel like our linebackers can't ever cover their tight ends no matter who. You know what I mean?
In man coverage, safeties cover tight ends. And then there's also times in man coverage, if the safeties are covering, maybe there's a slot out there or someone else, the defensive end has to cover that flat.
Well, the only play yesterday where the Steelers got blown was that Higgins touchdown, and I think it was a miscommunication because Sawyer seemed like he was out of position or something, and something wasn't right, and he needed some help, and it didn't help him. So I don't know. And as I'm looking at the Monday Night Football game, it's 31-16 Cowboys, and I think I saw George Pickens score a touchdown. But I just think that this year's football teams, it's a roller coaster ride. Like, we're 6-4. We just had to take 1 week at a time. But I think this secondary issue is a good problem. It's a good problem. It's a good problem to talk about. Same as the tight ends. Oh, he got 37 yards and a touchdown. Thank you, Afton.
I didn't know he's 6'2".
Who?
James Pierre.
I didn't know that either. No, I did not know that, Randy. I don't know. And then Gene says Elliott is good to sit. Okay, because Elliott's not 100%. So by the time he comes back, nobody knows. It's like, I guess now the secondary position with free safety and strong safety is good. It's good. It's like the tight ends. So now we got like the tight ends are good. You know what I mean? And also, do we see MVP coming? Because now, like, Rodgers are they ever gonna let him play? Oh wait, he's got 9 receptions. Oh shit. I just think that was a bad. I'm telling you, I think we should have just kept both. I think we should have kept them both. I like to have a lot of firepower when I'm going hunting, Okay. Charles, thank you for the comment here. We need this next win against the Bears. Yes. Ravens are coming. Thank you so much, Charles. Thank you so much. Good night. We appreciate you coming on. Wednesday night at 9 o'clock, brother. And then we're live at 12:30 on Sundays during the game. So thank you. You want to watch the game and then hear us chit-chat. So I don't – bitch and complain, yeah. I don't know. But, I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say. I believe next year it'll be a different year for receivers in the Pittsburgh organization.
I think Mason Rudolph.
Thank you. I'm gonna say, look, the Buffalo Bills, man, they have no defense. Okay. I think our defense is better than the Buffalo Bills defense. And the good thing about it is they have to come to Pittsburgh.
True. Okay,
Josh Allen, Cook, we got to stop their tight end. We're opportunistic defense now. I was saying turnovers. I didn't think we were going to get 2 touchdowns off turnovers.
No.
Jesus God Almighty. You know what I mean? And I don't know. That would be a question too. I mean, can you make anybody happy anymore? Besides football, life in general, is anybody ever happy anymore?
No.
Like, I mean, look at, AJ Brown is just as bad. I mean, AJ Brown is bitching. They won a Super Bowl. They're, what are they now? 8-2, and he was still bitching. But we had to count on Shedeur Sanders.
He had that. He made a play in the end zone to tie it, and the guy just dropped the ball. Man, goodness gracious!
I'm glad we don't have him. Is it too late for pierogies? No, it's never too late for pierogies, Gene. But we did take out the trash. And now Joe Flacco is no longer, hopefully never playing against the Steelers again. His terrible game.
I got to see the trash getting taken out.
And we took the trash out yesterday, and thank God, because and Jamar Chase, you're definitely trash for spitting in the face of somebody, because you're not a real man spitting in the face of anybody. So you're on a pansy. I like that. That was your idea. Like I said, I always give you credit.
Crazy. I appreciate it. But I'll tell you what, that you did the AI.
Well, still, I mean, there's other stuff that I can think of doing. I mean, I'm just so happy we won 6 games, because realistically, we just got to get, we have to win a division. We have to win the division. I believe we have to win a division. There's no wild card team coming out of the AFC.
No. This AFC. Yeah,
I mean, too tight. Probably coming out of the AFC West, because you're going to have the Chargers and probably Denver. Is that AI or is that real?
That's real.
Well, it's real.
Real.
Yeah, me and Shane got a garbage can. We went around Cleveland, Cincinnati, and Baltimore. We chloroformed a couple of players and put them on the back, and it's AI, Randy. It's AI.
Show it one more time so Randy can figure it out. Randy,
one more time. One more time, Randy. It's like it's Memorex. It's real. You see that rubber ducky?
It's like
you see that rubber ducky. It was like a blow up doll, because a blow up doll is coming in the back because the Ravens, Cleveland, and Cincinnati, they all use that because they'll never get the real thing. And I can't wait till Wednesday when Mark just goes off. You know what I mean? Because he's going off today. Yeah, they haven't won nothing, and then they got one of their receivers. They're great receivers spitting at people, and it reminded me of Kramer getting spit on Seinfeld.
I forgot about that. That's funny.
No, I said that yesterday. That's why I remembered it so much. And then, because we'll be doing a live stream. It's going to be at 1 o'clock. Chicago Steelers got to go to Chicago. We'll be 12:30. You know what I mean? See what's going on with the injury report and going from there. And then Wednesday night will be 9 o'clock. Tomorrow at 6. We'll be there tomorrow at 6. Mark's show where we stream it to our channel and his channel. And we are still talking about the draft Thursday, Friday, Saturday. The draft at Ben Franklin Tap Room. I get it? Okay. Yeah, we're going to do the first round. We're going to do a live podcast there. We're going to do – was there? Well, there might have been. And then I got to figure out Saturday. I'll figure it out. And then we're just going to go live. We're going to, meet everybody. Mark's probably going to go down to Pittsburgh to the thing. Oh, no, Randy, just because you asked, that's real. The parrot guy is real, and he's a schnook, but here he is. This is real.
Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. African parrots. They're big and they're huge.
Well, they're not African.
Well, I don't know, because I don't get out much. What are they? Can they talk?
I get paid to talk, sir.
Oh, they get paid to talk?
I get paid to talk.
Oh, you get paid to talk? Okay. He gets paid to talk, and the birds just look. There we go. He's like, "Out of hell with you guys." That's okay, Steeler Dynasty podcast. We're good. That's good. Okay.
That's funny. Gene just sent me a video. Gene, give me about a minute, and I'm going to show everybody what Gene sent me on a text. So just give me 1 second, Shane, and you're gonna laugh.
I'm working on that.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I can't get over that. That's crazy. So I just want to ask the chat, is Isaac Somalo coming back from that pec injury? I mean, we haven't heard from him in a while. And then Highsmith is out for next week. Holcomb. I'm just looking at my injury report here. But
Samola played a lot yesterday.
Yeah.
He was cleared, but he's still not 100%.
Yeah. So I can't wait to see what old Gene sent.
I hope I can do it.
Let's see if thumbs up is. Oh, guys, thank you. We are at 17 thumbs up. That's perfect.
There it is. Okay, give me a second. I appreciate you guys waiting. Gene, thanks for sending that in.
Uh-oh. Is it Gene cooking lamb chops or
no.
making potato soup?
No, I got it here. I mean, just bear with me here.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Just trying here.
Is Gene really eating pierogies this late?
No, I don't think so.
Is he just asking that question?
What the heck? Must be.
Daredevil, you're so right. It is better when he's in. That's why I was thinking of that.
Oh, wait. Let me see here. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. It's not.
I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all, Afton. Not so. My son asked me to get it about 2 weeks ago, and I got it, and I was like, "Oh, this is not my jam."
You see here. Okay. I got a picture. No video, picture. It's coming in. Thanks to Gene. Okay, here we go. We were talking about Spitgate. There it is.
That has to be a short.
Yep. That was Kramer getting spit on. Thank you, Gene, for sending that to me.
That was
It takes me a little bit of time to download stuff, so I'm sorry, guys.
Wait a second. You should have done it like this, like like,
one more time. There it is.
Putting salt on
This is Jalen Ramsey yesterday. Jalen Ramsey. Boom. Yep. Jamar Chase. Oh, I didn't spit. It's out there. You did. You're a liar. You're also, game suspension, $500,000 poor. You can appeal all you want, but you're still a liar. You know what I mean?
Well, they can let the appeal go through only if Bill Cowher gets to yell at him for 20 seconds because there was.
And then you have a spit guard.
Yeah.
It was actually a spoof on JFK. Yeah, but that's when I think wasn't it Keith Hernandez that spit on him?
Yeah.
Why is because that's the black hole. That's what the Raiders always do. They have that Darth Vader character there. Yeah, I love Darth Vader, but it's the black Raiders. Yeah, black hole kind of stuff. The Raiders suck anyway, even with Tom Brady owning the damn thing. But
How about that?
yeah, well, they probably should have brought him back a quarterback actually. But yeah, so we're 6-4, still leading the division by a game. So we'll take that.
No,
and Ravens are on our heels, so we needed a little bit of buffer, and I don't know if we're ever going to get one. We just have to keep winning. So it'll be whatever it is, I guess. We'll just take one game at a time. Now, when we talk Wednesday, it'll all be about Steelers versus Chicago. And the greatest picture, I think let's see if you guys can see it. Hold on.
Oh, that's the only memory I have of that Super Bowl year because that's the only game I watched.
Wait, where's it at? There it is, right there. If you guys can see it, right there, Jerome Bettis over Brian Urlacher.
That's the only game I got to watch that whole season except for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I was there at that game too, man. It was awesome. I don't know if the Ravens will lose. Well, hopefully they lose. We have to beat them. So we shall see. That's what I was trying to get there because sometimes my joystick just gets all stuck. Any given Sunday. Yep. Al Pacino. Hoo-ha! That's Al Pacino. That was my Al Pacino. What was that? Son of a woman?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Son of winning. That's what it is.
Winning, yes, that's right. That's Steelers against the Ravens. Hoo-ha! That sounds bad. You didn't like my Al Pacino one? I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh. Well, they got a cake schedule. We have to. Oh, that's right. He did say that. Oh, she's got a great ass. Hoo-ha! I don't know. Yeah. On that note, guys, thanks for hitting like and subscribe. Dakota, thank you so much today of making my day. Telling my mom that you listen to Steelers Dynasty podcast. All Steelers fans, no matter what age, we take them. We take them what we can get to join the tribe, the Steeler Nation. So hit like and subscribe. We appreciate all you guys. We're almost at 650 subs. We will be over, I believe, this week, probably close to over 280,000 views. And we're working to get to my next level is 300,000 views. It's coming. It'll be here before you know it. We'll definitely. So everybody in the chat, God bless you guys. Thank you, all you guys. Gene, thanks for the Kramer thing. So Shane, we'll see you tomorrow at 6 when Mark is the host, and it's just me and you for shits and giggles, man, and talking Steelers football.
Good night, chat. Good night, Bubba.
Good night, Shane. Good night, everybody. Go Steelers. 6-4, baby. It's one game at a time. Sweet Jesus.
Jesus.
Later, guys.